there's a big beef event at my house on Friday night.
Yes.
And oddly enough, Korey Kealey is here, and you brought beef.
I know. Well, there's been a lot of talk about this beef party, and it's I've got some good ideas for you.
We call it BYO beef.
I know. I love it. I love it.
It's fun. It's fun.
Very,
fun
very
times.
timely.
Yeah, and we're going to actually, now you told me, what are the rules, the letters you were just telling me about?
Okay, what we're doing today is roast beef 1, 2, 3. So it's the perfect oven roast every time. So there's SSRT.
SSRT.
Season. Go. Season.
Season? Oh.
Season.
Now, she said.
Okay. And as you're seasoning, I'm going to show you. You want to put your roast. First of all, you want to make sure you have the right roast for the job if you're doing an oven roast beef.
Right.
Okay, an oven roast, you're looking for a sirloin, a prime rib, something like that. When you're reading the label, quite often now you're going to see that it's going to say sirloin, oven roast. And so you're going to know oven. It might then say cross rib, pot roast. So you know that that's a pot
roast.
So oven,
which
you're
is
cooking
different from an oven roast.
Different. So shallow pan on a rack so the air can circulate.
Gotcha.
No liquid.
None.
Topless.
All right, I'll take my shirt off if I must.
So that's the air is going to circulate around this beautiful roast, and you're going to put it in the oven at 450 for 10 minutes, super high. You no longer have to sear on the stovetop.
10 minutes.
10 minutes, 450, oven searing. That's the S.
Okay.
The next S.
In oven.
In oven sear.
Okay.
10 minutes at 450.
Then what?
Then you reduce to 275. The heat goes down, super low and slow for the remaining. And I recommend everybody get a digital meat thermometer.
Yes.
You're going to insert it into the middle. Make sure it doesn't hit a bone if you have a bone in, or and then you're going to set this. If you want medium rare, you want 145 degrees.
Right. What if I want it on the rare side?
So you go less than that.
Less.
And what you want to do is determine the temperature that you want.
Yes.
And then set your meat thermometer to 3 degrees less than that.
Okay.
Okay, so when it beeps and goes off, then this is the last part. You take it out of the oven, you tent it.
Just tent?
Tent, that's the T.
When you take it out?
Tent, 15 minutes at least, okay? So what happens is all those delicious juices stay in the roast because you're not cooking it at high temperature that squeezes it all out.
All right.
So you are going to have the most delicious, even if you like your roast beef well done, it is still going to be juicy and delicious because of the way you cook it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm converted. This is the way to do it.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
So you cook it once, and then you've got some delicious leftovers. So you've got some ideas of what you're going to do. The holiday appetizers. For me, it's lunches make me mental. I have to always know what new things to do.
Right.
I love using my leftovers. So anywhere you would eat, like in a minestrone, where you might use like ground sirloin or something like that, you can use your leftover
roast
beef. Okay, so to start, this is so easy.
Right.
We have 1 onion, 2 carrots, 2 celery, and some seasoning. We've got some...
season? Did you say season?
Yes, please season. You're so well trained. Erin, you're a lucky girl. And some oregano and basil for seasoning. And then you're going to stir this up for about 3 minutes until it softens.
Okay.
Then you're going to toss in a can of beans. A little trick with beans, if your family for some reason doesn't care for the beans, but you want to put them in, if you drain them, add a little bit of water. If you have a hand immersion blender, you can mash them right in the can, puree them. So I do that. My kids don't even know there's beans in anything. I pureed everything. Just
Secret's out. One of them's here right now.
Oh, she forgets. Okay. She'll never forget. She's going to tell her brothers now, too. Jeepers. This is the worst. Okay, so then we're going to add in our beef, probably about 2 cups.
Yeah, this is just leftover, right?
Leftovers. And then this is just a big giant can, a 48-ounce can of tomato juice. You don't even have to
tomato
use broth.
juice?
Yeah, you put the broth in, that whole thing. And then you're going to put in your, it calls for spaghetti noodles, but I love these little bow ties. I think they're fun.
They're tiny.
You cook this for about 12 minutes.
Yeah.
You give it a bit more time to soften your veggies, but they'll soften up on their own anyways. Basically, you're going to cook this for about 15 minutes, and you're good to go.
Nice.
Delicious. Here's the bowl. I made this one ahead with
the spaghetti noodles?
Spaghetti.
All right.
And so, easy, easy, easy.
We got other things to make today. What are we making?
Okay, I'm going to show you how to make a delicious holiday appetizer that you're going to do with all of your leftover roast beef. Yeah,
Listen,
pinwheels.
Now where do I find those letters you told me? Where are they?
They are on beefinfo.org.
Okay.
Canadian beef website.
Beefinfo.org.
anything you need to know about beef is there.
Because I'm going to have a roast to cook for the BYO beef, right?
Yes, you're doing this.
That roast. All right, Korey's going to be back, and so will we. It's exactly 10 minutes before 9. Hello, Stuart.
I'll be sorry.